doing, everybody? This is the Pop Music Freak back with another Song Facts Countdown video on my top 1,000 list of my favorite songs of all time. We're at number 930. It's the second appearance in the countdown by a little group British band from the 70s and 80s called The Police, led, of course, by the man himself, Sting, on bass. Great band indeed. Had great success for a few years and then decided, seems to be at the very peak of their careers, to split apart and Sting went solo. But I'm going to give you a story of a second hit from their biggest album they ever had, Synchronicity, in 1983. The song is King of Pain, and I'll give you the song facts on it right now. King of Pain is a song by English rock band The Police, released as the second single from their fifth and final studio album, Synchronicity, in 1983, written by the band's lead singer and bassist Sting as a post-separation song from his wife. King of Pain conjures up symbols of pain and relates them to a man's soul. A&M Records released King of Pain as the album's second single in the UK, while actually, I apologize, in the UK it was the fourth single, where in the USA and in other countries it was the second single. The song received acclaim from music critics, many of whom praised Sting's lyrics and cited the song as a highlight from Synchronicity. It reached number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart in October of 1983 and number 1 on the Billboard Top Tracks chart, Rock Tracks, for 5 weeks in August of 83. In the United Kingdom, it reached number 17 upon its release in January of 1984. Now, multiple artists have covered King of Pain. Canadian singer-songwriter Alanis Morissette covered the track for her MTV Unplugged album in 1999 and released it as the second single from the album. King of Pain, once again, was released as a second single in the US from Synchronicity. It was released after Every Breath You Take's 8-week appearance at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it the biggest pop single of 1983 and officially the fourth biggest hit of the 1980s on the Billboard Hot 100. Sting's fascination with Carl Jung, and to a greater extent Arthur Koestler, inspired him to write the track. As a Hungarian-born novelist who resided in England, Koestler was enthralled with parapsychology and the unexplained workings of the mind. He wrote a book titled The Ghost in the Machine in the late 60s, after which the Police named their fourth album. A music video was made, but only released in Australia for King of Pain. Engineer co-producer Hugh Padden remembers the song as being one of the several songs that had been heavily reformed and edited during the mixing stage. He explains, "I remember this one song in Synchronicity called King of Pain, which had basically everything going all the way through it. If you listen to it now, it's very stripped down, bits and pieces coming in here and there. Literally everything was recorded all the way through, and I really remember that one well, sitting down with Sting, coming in one day when we were mixing, and Sting going, 'This is shit.' And I think you're probably right. The thing at the back of my mind always is trying to keep things simple so you can then hear what's there, as opposed to the kitchen sink style, which is cool sometimes. Some people do it incredibly well. Therefore, if you listen to the multi-track, it would bear no resemblance to the release mix at all. The song's introduction with the piano and vocals was recorded separately on a different date and was edited into the main song. Composition and lyrics. King of Pain was written by Sting, while production was done by The Police and Hugh Padden. The song was inspired by Sting's then recent separation from his first wife. He remarked, "I conjured up symbols of pain and related them to my soul. A black spot on the sun struck me as being a very painful image, and I felt that was my soul up there on the sun. It's just projecting your state into the world of symbolism, which is what poetry is all about, really." Sting further commented, "Actually, it was something I said. I just left my first wife, a very painful break, and I went to Jamaica to try and pull myself together. I was fortunate to be able to go to Jamaica, I have to say, and stayed at this nice house and was looking at the sun one day. I was with Trudy, who is now my current wife, and said, 'Look, there's a little black spot on the sun today.' And there's a pause. I said, "That's my soul up there." It was full of hyperbole. I said that. I went back in and wrote it down on a piece of stuff and wrote some other stuff, and that is at the beginning of the writing of the song King of Pain, believe it or not. Critical reviews. The song received acclaim from music critics. Stephen Thomas Erlewine of AllMusic picked the song as a highlight from the album, writing that King of Pain and Wrapped Around Your Finger are devilishly infectious new wave singles. Sputnik Music website picked it as an essential track, writing that King of Pain, Every Breath You Take, and Wrapped Around Your Finger rely on gorgeous, understated melodies, embracing the primary sonic overtones encompassing the record. Michael Rothman of Consequence of Sound chose the track as one of my personal favorite Sting-led tracks, pairing it next to his other works like If I Ever Lose My Faith in You or Fields of Gold. Ultimate classic rock critic Mike Duquette rated King of Pain as the Police's fifth best song, saying that sing-song piano hook, the melodic bass, and a simple, effective solo by Summers may make what could have been a pity party into a sterling pop-rock offering that not even Weird Al Yankovic could improve upon. In its contemporary review, the single Cashbox said that the song doesn't connect as immediately as Every Breath You Take, but grows in evocative power, as primeval rhythms and gruesome natural imagery seem to place the darkly complex piece in another world. Now, in terms of commercial success of the song was a success in the United States, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 1 on the mainstream rock chart, while also reaching number 33 on the adult contemporary chart. King of Pain entered Canada's RPM chart at number 48 on the edition of August 20th, 1983. The song climbed to number 1 on the edition of October 15th, 1983. Elsewhere, the song performed modestly. In the UK, the song reached number 17, one of the lowest charting singles since their first single, Fallout, in 1979. In Ireland, the song proved to be more successful, reaching number 7, becoming the third top 10 single. In Belgium and Germany, the song became their lowest charting single. So it had great success in some places, and other places not so much. Cashbox in the US, it peaked at number 5. Alright, so that's about it on the song facts. When was the song recorded, you ask? Let's see, basically the first rough mix of the song was recorded in December of 82, and they kind of made some big changes to the song somewhere between January and February of 83. So that is when it was recorded. In terms of remakes, Alanis Morissette, like I mentioned earlier, remade the song in 1999 and sang it at the MTV Unplugged performance, and that was on the album. Was not a hit in the USA. Brazil hit number 54. And the Netherlands hit number 92, so it charted barely. What else we got? Mudvayne released the track. Lady Gaga did a duet with Sting at the iHeart Radio Festival in 2011. What else we got? Of course, Weird Al. Mentioned Weird Al earlier. He parodied the song as King of Suede on his 1984 album Weird Al Yankovic in 3D. So that is about it. That's the song facts I have for King of Pain by the Police. It is number 930 on my list of all-time favorites. And what I ask of all of you is hopefully you like the video, hopefully you share it, hopefully you subscribe to the channel. It's growing day by day. I'm very happy for that, and I thank the people who are signing up. Of course, you have the bell on the right, on the bottom, in the description. If you can hit that, it'll let you know when I'm releasing more videos. And that's about it. So I thank you folks for watching. I wish you peace and love.